Look, I think I know my style pretty well. I've been a fashion creator here on YouTube for over 5 years. I got a color analysis, a body type analysis, and I even asked celebrity stylist Alison Bornstein to define my style into 3 words using her method. So when it comes to the deep dive into the world of personal style, I think I've pretty much done it all. But that doesn't mean it can't be improved. The one thing about knowing your style so well is that sometimes you can kind of get bored. But I figured instead of going shopping for new clothes to scratch that itch, why not hire a stylist instead? Another thing I did at the beginning of the year was cataloging my entire wardrobe digitally using an app called Indyx. It's a digital closet app that allows you to catalog your wardrobe, style outfits in a way that feels kind of like a video game, and you can even hire personal stylists to help you with your closet. So I hired Alberta Rose. She's a newer stylist on the Indyx roster, and I wanted to give her a shot. I was really curious to see what Alberta had in store for me, so let's get into shopping my closet and styling some outfits. So when you do hire your stylist, there is a questionnaire that Indyx gives you. So I said that I wanted to be styled for the upcoming season, for the fall season. You can say you want to be styled for all 4 seasons, or if you have a vacation coming up. The next question is, how do you want to feel in these outfits? I always want to feel, I said, easy and chic. I always want to feel polished, put together, but still really relaxed and comfortable in whatever I'm wearing. And then it asks, how many new product recommendations would you like to incorporate? So you can say none, you want your whole wardrobe to be styled, you just want to do a full-blown shop your closet, or you can say up to 3 to 6 new items. This way the stylist can kind of identify any gaps that they may see in your wardrobe and offer suggestions that they think will elevate your style or the outfit itself. So I said, why not show me up to 3 items that you think I might be missing or that I might benefit from in my wardrobe, just to keep an open mind. Then it asks, what are your 3 words? So I wrote minimal, sporty, and sharp, which are my 3 style words. And then if there's anything else you want to know. So you can provide things like your Instagram or a Pinterest mood board to give the stylist a little bit more information. And I just told her that I'm always really inspired by like minimalist 90s aesthetic. I love celebrity airport looks, especially from the 90s. I like kind of the row aesthetic, sort of, you know, like Jennifer Lawrence street style, Dakota Johnson street style. I love a good Olsen twin moment. So these are all the things I let the stylist know ahead of my lookbook. Okay, so we're gonna style some of the outfits that Alberta made for me, but I need to go down into storage because it's the middle of summer. But I wanted her to style fall outfits for me. A lot of my fall pieces are in storage, so I'm gonna go get those out. I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood for sweater weather.
Oh, sweater weather. Sweater weather. Sweater weather. Oh, God, I would. Finally, sweater weather.
All right, I gotta go do that. And then we're gonna style some fits. I don't know what to say. I'm obsessed. I love this outfit. I think it is super cool, still minimal, chic, sporty. I love it. I love the vibe. It may not be everybody's vibe, but it's definitely my vibe. So let's break down the fit. I think what Alberta did here for me was style pieces that I know I want to style and I want to wear more, but I just never really reach for them. But this gives me a ton of great ideas. Starting off with the loafers. So these are from Flattered. I worked with them in the springtime and I chose these. I think they're called the Sarah loafer, but they're a lot more classic, much more slim, not chunky, because I don't love a chunky bottom. And I think these are just a lot better. They're so comfortable. They're like butter soft, but I love them juxtaposed with the wide leg and kind of exaggerated cuff of the denim. I love the white linen vest that I have here. This can kind of transition from summer to fall. I haven't really reached for this vest at all this summer, so I'm really thrilled to be styling it and to be wearing it. Songmont duffel bag. If you look at my outfits for the month, I have literally been carrying this bag every single day. I love this bag. It's so easy. It just fits everything. And then I like it with this jacket, vintage men's bomber jacket that I thrifted off of, I think, Depop a couple of years ago. I love it. It is so cool. I love the bomber style of the jacket, and I really kind of like this juxtaposition with the loafer. I think that adds a really nice, interesting kind of bit of tension. It's kind of the wrong shoe theory because the loafers are super polished, a little bit preppy, a little bit dorky, and then we have like an edgier bomber jacket. So this is probably my favorite look, and I'm definitely going to be wearing this again in the fall. So this is outfit number 2. I think this is a really cool kind of sporty weekend chill kind of vibe. I like the denim jacket mixed with the wool trouser, mixed with the sneakers, and then we have kind of the more elevated pop of color bag. The only thing I'm missing from this outfit is this red pendant necklace that Alberta recommended. I have a bunch of my necklaces stacked here the way I always do, but I think having kind of like a bigger pop of red or silver or whatever, that like a big pendant, like a big chunky kind of statement, I think would look really, really cool, especially because the tank top is so simple. I 100% would wear this. This to me is more of like a weekend vibe, but I'm just gonna switch out the jacket to see if I can kind of sharpen it up just a little bit for me. So I just wanted to see what this would look like with a sharper element brought in, because this jacket is a bit more cropped, so it's not as oversized. It has the really kind of sharp shoulders here. Because the pants are so flowy and kind of bigger, I just wanted to see what that would look like in terms of changing the proportion. But either way, I like both outfits. Something I would definitely wear. I would throw on a blazer with it if I was going to work. So very, very me outfit. So I think she did great. All right, this was an interesting vibe. It's honestly, it's kind of growing on me. This is definitely something that I would not have put together on my own. I can see what we were trying to play here. It's a little bit of the wrong shoe theory, a little bit of playing with texture and tension and contrast. And guys, honestly, this is the only way that you're going to find things out. You have to experiment, you have to try things on, you have to play, and you have to allow yourself to love something, not like something, and then tweak it as you go. I actually really liked this outfit here on the screen. I think it's a flat lay. It looks really, really cool. But then translating it on the body, I don't feel amazing. So this is a kind of knit peplum top. It's really, really pretty. It's nice and feminine. I like the high neckline. I like that it's like really clean. Definitely gives some texture here. I like the idea of it with these nylon kind of cargo pants. I like the idea of the more elevated piece with the more sporty vibe, and because it's all black, you can kind of get away with it because you're doing this monochromatic thing, and what we're really getting a lot of here is texture. And I really, really like this bag recommendation. It looks so cool with this outfit. I don't have that bag, so I just decided to keep it monochrome with my by far patent croc bag. So even more texture that we're adding here, but I don't know if it's like, I don't know if it's too much, because I got patent in the shoe here. This is croc, this is knit, this is cargo. So I'm wondering if like just like a matte leather, kind of Napa leather bag, I think it would probably work better. Okay, so I switched out the pants and I do feel better. And so I just switched out the cargo pants for my Everlane way high wide leg trousers. I have had these for years. They're just like a cotton lyocell pants, so they're perfect for all year round. They're the perfect amount of wide leg, perfect amount of slouch, and this feels more like me. So this is definitely more relaxed, but I just don't have too many opposing textures going on. And that is a suggestion that Alberta made anyway. She said just try it. If it doesn't work, then you can swap out a kind of more dressier pair of pants to make this a really nice kind of chic, polished, monochromatic evening look. So I honestly think she nailed it. And this is just a nice reminder for me for an outfit that I can wear in the fall. So let me know what you think. I really, really like this outfit. So in the outfit, she had a pair of sandals styled with them. I didn't go for that because it was kind of cutting me off at like the thickest point of my ankle and giving me a bit of a skin sandwich. So I decided to switch the shoe with these slimmer slides because I think this is big. The pants are a bit voluminous, so I needed something slim. I like that she chose my sharper sunglasses because I have a bit more volume going on here, but I really, really am loving this play of textures. I love the luxuriousness of the silk here, but then we kind of have the roughness of the denim. I also really like the darker wash of the denim. Feels a bit more autumnal, a bit more rich to me. And then I like the pop of white with the shoe. I'm a big fan of a white shoe. I think it just kind of gives a little bit of a pop that doesn't necessarily need to be a color. With this, she did style a long sleeve white t-shirt that I wear all the time in the fall and winter, but I decided to do more of a preppy kind of buttoned up moment. I'm really into that right now, so that's just kind of a styling decision that I made on my own. And then she styled it with the hat. This is my Toronto hat. I'm not gonna put it on, but I do think a hat is a really cool way to add a bit more sportiness to a vibe. And I prefer wearing a hat when I am wearing my hair down, so I'm not gonna style it today. But I'm a huge fan of this outfit. I really, really like it. Definitely something that I would wear. Definitely my style. And honestly, it's a nice outfit for right now and into the coming season. The red cardigan saga continues. I actually really like this outfit. And the one thing I think is really, really great and I want to highlight with this outfit is Alberta's suggestion for a suede blazer in my wardrobe. I think a suede is such a nice addition and would be such a nice addition to my wardrobe. It just adds that nice like autumnal richness. I really like this color. Or I would definitely go for something like rich and deep brown like this. I think the browns look really, really nice with the red. I think it would look nice with a camel. It would look nice with navy. The other thing I did with the cardigan is I opened it up so I have some skin showing and it just feels a little bit less sweet with the closed versus a closed neckline. You know, a lot of people like to say and tell me that this is like the wrong red for me. It's fine. I know it, I guess, but I'm still wearing this cardigan. I still like it. It's got a nice bit of texture. And if I do choose to wear it, then I think wearing it open is a little bit more helpful. But I like it with the suede. I love the idea of a suede blazer. I love the idea of a brown suede blazer. So this is something that I will definitely be thrifting. So now getting into the recommendations, I gotta say, I think Alberta nailed these. So the first one was the Maya bag by Sonia Lee. So she says, my bag collection is drool worthy. Thank you very much. And definitely doesn't need anything. So I really like that she stressed that, you know, this is just a suggestion, just something to think about. But she feels that a simple but sharp bag in a smaller scale would be great in my wardrobe. It's still big enough to be functional for every day, but also perfect for a night out. And I think she totally nailed it in terms of my aesthetic with this bag. I think she really gets me. And I love this bag. This is a brand I never heard of. And after doing a little bit more digging, this is a independent female owned brand from Vancouver. But I really love this sort of ladylike kind of clutch feel of the bag, but at the same time for me it's really sharp, it's really structured, and I think it's really cool. So I might be adding this one to my wish list. And it is unlike anything else I have, so she definitely didn't recommend something that is just kind of like a repeat of what I already own, which in thinking about it, that's kind of how I tend to shop. So it was really refreshing to get someone else's opinion on what they think would work and sort of elevate my wardrobe and take it to the next level. So yeah, I might be considering that Sonia Lee bag. I was blown away when Alberta mentioned this and recommended it to me. I was like, oh, this girl gets me. She gets me. So she says blazers are clearly a cornerstone of your style, and I think adding a new texture would open up so many styling possibilities. She recommended this one from Massimo Dutti, but also suggested that, you know, this is something that you could easily thrift. Check out eBay, Etsy, vintage. So I think a really, really easy secondhand find. So I think I'm gonna go with that route. She thinks a rich chocolate brown would play so well with the pops of red, green, and blue in my wardrobe. I totally agree. I think actually I have a lot of leather blazers, I have a lot of wool blazers, I have sculptural blazers, but suede is something I do not own. And I think when you love something, instead of going out and buying it in another color, I think you get a lot more depth and benefit and reach in your wardrobe if you go for a silhouette you love but in a different texture. And I think suede is a really nice option. So this is something that I'm definitely going to be adding to my wardrobe. I totally agree with her. I love the way she styled it and gave me suggestions on how to style it. And it is something that, you know, it feels more fall and winter like, but we're going into that season. And yeah, I think she nailed that recommendation. I think that's such a good one. And the final recommendation was this necklace by a brand called Daphne. I've never heard of this brand, but I think it's really, I think it's really pretty. So she says, I think adding something soft and sculptural like this pendant would be a beautiful contrast to the sharp styling elements in my closet. You know, Alberta, I agree. I love this necklace. I think it's really cool. I love the kind of reddish burgundy pendant with it. I do think it's a statement piece, but it's super minimal and clean at the same time. I also think this is something that could be a really easy thrift or even an easy DIY, so I will probably go that route. Because for me, I love things like a t-shirt, tank top, tube top, that type of thing, and sometimes it can feel really flat. And even with my gold jewelry, I just get a little bit bored with it sometimes. And I do think that when you feel like your closet is falling flat or your outfits or whatever it is, instead of leaning back on more clothes, I think your time is better spent thinking about accessories to take that outfit to the next level. So whether it be a belt, a really cool necklace like this, earrings, a hat, a scarf. I think we overestimate clothes and the power of clothing and underestimate the power of accessories when you really want to take your outfit to that next level. And I think something like this would really do that. So yeah, something to think about. And I really never think about accessories, especially jewelry, when it comes to kind of really completing my outfits. But yeah, she's got me thinking. She's got me thinking. So those are the outfits. Those are some of the recommendations. And I gotta say, I have fallen way back in love with my wardrobe. I am so thrilled with all of the new outfit ideas that Alberta came up with for me. Some of them maybe didn't translate as much as I wanted them to in real life, but at the same time, now I kind of have an idea and a foundation I can build off of and tweak to make that idea work. And what I really love about this is that it just got me out of my comfort zone. It got me thinking about my closet in a new way instead of just repeating the same things over and over and over again, which I'm a creature of habit. I love to do. If you want to hire Alberta, I think you will not be disappointed. I think she really took the time to get to know my personal style and really thoughtfully came up with some great recommendations for me. I think she really nailed it. So if you want to hire her, I will leave that link down below. If you want to download Indyx and start cataloging your wardrobe yourself, I'll also leave it linked. Let me know which outfit was your favorite. Let me know if you would try this. I would really appreciate it if you gave this video a like to let the YouTube algorithm gods know that you enjoyed this video. If you want to see even more exclusive bonus content, you can just hit the join button down below and join my YouTube membership. It is a really cool place with a lot of really cool people, and that's where we can kind of get to know each other a little bit more. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye!